Hey, cousin. Hey, cousin. Hey, cousins. Hey, cousins. I miss y'all. Hey, y'all. I haven't gone live in God knows how long. I think I might have gone live in the summer, but Married at First Sight, season 18, episode 8, I think. Let's see. So, Mr. Ikechi had the balls, the audacity to get a national TV and call an accomplished black woman aggressive. I couldn't believe it. I was like, no, he did. Is that what he said? Let me rewind, takes pictures, took pictures, click, click, click. Let me make sure, turn on the words, make sure I'm reading right. And this black man who want people to think he's so accomplished and he's so smarter than everybody else went on national TV and called an accomplished black woman aggressive. Now, cousins, comment below. Let me know you're here with me. I know there's a delay, so I'm starting to talk. Be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, share this out for me. I absolutely love you. I miss you. I haven't done lives. And I've figured out how to get my lives in. When I'm going to do these reviews in the mornings, it's going to be 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I need to just do it live because when I'm home, I just want to be home. I'm laying on the couch, I'm sleeping, I'm cuddling up with baby daddy, or I can't get up in the evenings because I'm tired. I don't have any strength to do anything in the evenings. And so I know I need to get my lives in. So what I'm going to start doing, cousins, hey, Celine, is I'm going to start going live for my longer videos. Okay. So that's what I'm doing. Good morning. Happy Monday. Thumbs up. Yes, honey. I'm all in my Christmas glory. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes. Okay. I would wear my Christmas leggings to work, but we can't wear leggings. Clerks can wear leggings, but social workers, we can't wear the leggings. Plus, they had words on it. You can't wear stuff with words on it. So I didn't do it this time. So I'm all Christmas out. So be sure to thumbs up. I'm trying to, something is wrong with my thingy here. Thumbs up. Another thing is a lot of people's complaining about the commercials, and y'all have to watch the commercials. Do not skip the commercials, okay? That's how we get ice cream money from YouTube. So I can't, something's wrong with my thingy. Okay, let's get to it because I only have about 20 minutes. Hang on. Yes. Okay, very nice, Lexi. Look real pretty. So yes, beloved. I can't find my picture thing. This black man, oh, there you go, had the balls to get on national TV and call an accomplished black woman aggressive. Now, at first, I was like, you know what? Let me just give him the benefit of a doubt because the cousin says, Janice, you are really too hard on some of these people. And so I'm trying not to be too hard on them and I'm trying to give them a little bit more grace. And so I thought about it and say, okay, let me hear what he's saying, how he explained it. Because, I've been saying from day one that Emem is all the way in, right, ladies? And we know you should never go all the way in because you don't have the data to go all the way in. I have said she looks at him like she's a hyena and he's a baby lamb. And I'm like, Emem, don't do it, girl. It's not going to work out for you. And so now he's saying, oh, she's aggressive. And I said, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he did not. Now, I've been reading some of the comments, and one thing I do not like about us is we act like some things is not true. This is talking about Black women. We want to act like many Black women are not aggressive. And that's not true. Right? If you line up 100 Black women, 99, 95 Black, 95 of them are extremely aggressive. Why? We had to struggle on our own. We had to fight like hell. We had to kick doors down for ourselves. And so we are aggressive. And what I've always said to the ladies who are dating for marriage is you need to be able to separate that, right? You be aggressive at your job, be aggressive in the boardroom when necessary, because that can also work against you if you have a man as a boss, okay? But when it comes to love and dating and marriage, then we have to sit back and rest in our femininity. And I've been saying from day one that Emem is all the way in. She wants him. It's obvious he don't want her. She's not reading the room. She's looking at him like a piece of steak. And I think he did say that. Didn't he say that I feel like a piece of steak? And girl, I was like, my mouth hit the floor. I was like, I've been saying that. I've been saying Emem looks at her like a piece of steak. And he's obviously not into her. Okay, Lexi, breakfast is on the table. Just breakfast on the table. Just a little, okay? And obviously he's not into her. But she doesn't know how to read the room. And I'm like, girl, you have got to learn to read the room. He don't like you. Go back from the wedding day. When they were taking the vows, here's Emem, here's Ikechi, here's the preacher. This was him the whole time. When he was talking to her, he looked at the preacher. When the preacher was talking to him, he looked at the preacher. When they wrote in her thing, she's a boss, babe, he was like, he didn't look at her. Right off the bat, it's obvious he didn't like her. And I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with him not liking her, right? Because I'm like that. I know the second I meet you, the moment I talk to you, that I don't like you. And we don't need to go any further. So I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with him not liking her. And I just think he's not there for the right reason. I think he was just wanting to be there, to be on the show, and to sell his books. And Emem went there with everything she has, everything she okay, hold up now. There's 13 people here, and there's only 5 thumbs up. Come on, cousins, check the thumbs up. She goes in and she's all in with everything she has, everything. And I'm like, girl, you can't be like that. So ladies, let this be an example for you who wants to go all the way in without having the data or not being able to read the room, because obviously from the wedding, I knew, oh, he didn't like her. But she was still looking at him like steak, like a hyena looking at a baby lamb. Comment in the comments. Let me know you can hear me. Thank you, Celine. I appreciate the love and the support. She's looking at him like, oh, you're steak. And I'm like, girl, he don't like you like that. And I wish more women would learn to read the room. Because if she was reading the room, he wouldn't have the opportunity to say she's aggressive. Now, at first, again, I said, well, maybe he don't mean aggressive in the sense of aggressive. And so I'm trying to give him the benefit of a doubt, because y'all say I'm too hard on the people. And I'm like, okay, from day one, I'm saying, Emem, you're too much. It's too much, girl. And just please stop, slow down, roll it back. Don't be all the way in. But then I think when a Black man goes on national TV and call a Black woman aggressive, we all know what it means. We all know what it means. And I don't, from what he's saying, he's not talking about aggressive in the normal sense. But again, as a Black man, you should know, as an enlightened Black man, to never openly and publicly call a Black woman aggressive. You should know that. And I think he did it just to hurt her feelings. Sorry. I think he did it to hurt her feelings. I think he doesn't like her, and I don't have a problem with him not liking her. He says she's pretty. I do not think he thinks she's pretty. And I really don't like her facial expressions. I've said that before, and I think he's very turned off by her. And I think she's aggressively, I've said this from day one, she's aggressively pursuing him, and he's obviously not interested. He's obviously not interested. And ladies, when a man is not interested, you need to read the room. What Emem and Ikechi, they are such a couple of a man that's not interested in a woman, but you're still running him down, begging and pleading, instead of reading the room and accepting the fact he don't like you like that. In that, with the whole honey pack, can y'all tell me what the honey? I don't understand what the honey pack is all about. But she was cuddling up with him, and he was like, "Get off me, boo boo." If he's on the other side of the bed, you should be on the other side of the bed. When Pastor Cal came, he was all the way over here in the corner, like he's scared, and she's all open to him, looking at him like a steak. Read the room, boo boo. Read the room. He don't like you like that. Celine, good morning, darling. Let me run through and say hello real quick. Off topic, but I finally completed my... Oh, congratulations to you. Congrats to you. Okay, you can hear. Thank you. Diddy 101, that is so embarrassing for a woman, man, to say that about one's self, a piece of steak. Because that's how she's been acting, Diddy. I don't know if you're watching, but go back and watch my reviews from day one. This is our... And he's like, because he doesn't like her, he's not attracted to her, and she's not reading the room. She came in saying, "I'm all the way in." Now, I did get some news about her this morning. Shout out to the cousin that tagged me. She's all the way in. So when you go all the way in, you can't see what's around you. Miss Iona, I think Michelle and Medicine are aggressive. No, I don't think Emem is aggressive in the sense that he's saying she's aggressive, even though he tried to clean it up and say she's aggressive. It's like, I'm not used to somebody in your face like that. I don't think she's aggressive either. Y'all know, if you know me, you've been following my channel, my review of the show, I call it out, okay? I can call it out. That's how I kind of know, like, oh, this is going to work, that's not going to work. This is how I know from first episode, Michelle and Thomas are my favorite couple. Every season, I pick one, my favorite couple to stay married. But no, I don't think Michelle is aggressive. I don't think Madison is aggressive. And I do not think Emem is aggressive. And what he's saying is she's aggressively pursuing me. I think she's aggressively pursuing him, but I don't think he meant that I think he meant it in the way he knew, as a Black man, you should never say that about Black women in public. And he looked aggressive. I hear some people say that men don't like independent women because they are bad guys, but men don't seem to like the arrogance and hanging it over their head. Really? Well, have you heard of women going to 4B movement polls election insanity? Yeah, they're just delusional, child. Camille and Thomas. Absolutely. Camille and Thomas. I absolutely love Camille and Thomas. Okay. So I was shocked along with the rest of you all. But let this be a lesson to us, ladies. We do not pursue men. We do not run them down. We do not beg them. We do not plead with them to date us. We don't look at them like a piece of steak because they don't see us like that. They don't see us like steak. If he's not into you, the way she's looking at him, the way Emem act towards Ikechi is the way Ikechi should be acting towards him, towards her. But if he's not acting that way towards you, then you need to lay back. See, she doesn't know how to read the room. She's Emem is the typical woman out here dating, don't know how to read the room, do not understand men, do not understand how to gather data, pay attention to the information, pay attention to what he's giving you. If he's not giving it to you, baby, you don't give it back. She doesn't know how to kind of lay back and just chill. And she's just, oh, okay, I'm here. We're in love. We're going to get married. We're going to stay together. And I'm ready. Versus learning. No. He's not giving it to me. I ain't giving it to him. He don't want to cuddle up to me. I'm not cuddling up to him. He's closed off from me. I'm closed off from him. Again, go back and watch my videos when I say from day one, I said, nope, this is not going to work out for her because you're all the way in. You never go all the way in. Never. Never. Men don't like that. And even though the cousins say some men like aggressive women, I think feminine men like aggressive women because she's going to pursue and run you down, and she's going to get it down and kick the door down and all of these things. But for him, I think he just don't like her. So he's saying what he needs to say to hurt her, and she said, I don't take lightly for being called aggressive. Well, you were aggressively pursuing him. Again, looking like a hyena, and he's looking like a piece of steak. The guy needs to love you more than you love him. Absolutely. This reminds me of this Simone Biles. Oh, Lord, that mess. She definitely tried it when she was cuddling him and he had his back. Right. Hello. If there was a bigger sign that he's not interested was when he had his back turned to her and he was like, get off me. My mama's going to be watching this. Yeah. Aggressively pursuing him as what we should never do, ladies. You never do that. You let him pursue you. You read the room. If he's not giving you what he needs to give you, then you fall back a little bit, because it's never going to work out for us. It does not work out for us when we run after these guys. Okay, moving on really quick. Camille and Thomas, y'all know this is my favorite couple. I think they can work out. I think Camille needs to shut up her mouth. Okay, so there's 30 people in the room, 14 thumbs up. Please check those thumbs up for me. Michelle needs to go ahead and shut her mouth about the whole. Here's my thing with Michelle again. She said he's not my type, but I like him. See, once you say that to me, I'm like, okay, girl, no need to complain. Because there's a difference with him being the whole type. I feel like she was a little taken back and a little shocked when they went to the cookout and when the cousin said that she's not really his type too. And she was like, well, what does that mean? You know, as if She's every man's type. I got a problem with that, Camille. I got a problem like that. But I do agree that Thomas looks like the guy that can be taken advantage of. Camille, Thomas needs love, and he do look like the type of guy that can be taken advantage of. So by them saying she seemed more genuine, I totally agree. She does seem more genuine. And I hope Camille shut up her big mouth and just forget this thing about the swag and all of this stuff. Again, I'm a type person. I'm typeset. Like I could never date a David. Never. I could never date David. I could never date Thomas. For me, Thomas is the first black man, and if you've been watching me, you can remind me because I don't remember any black man unmarried at first sight that I actually like. Thomas is the one man that I'm like, yes, that's my man. He could get my number today and we could get married by next year if everything matches out. I haven't heard them talk about fate, so I don't know where he is with his whole faith situation. And Camille also, she comes off as real stupid because I'm like, we all know different people grow up differently. You might have grew up in the suburb, I grew up in the hood, or vice versa, or the semi-hood, or in the city. So different people have different experiences. So I just don't understand why she's making such a big deal. And I thought Camille's sister, she made so much sense, even though Camille's sister, she's acting like, look, girl, if you don't want him, I'll take him. So my thing is, if you have this very nice guy, come on. And the brother Timothy, is Timothy, right? Timothy is saying, and I hate when they say this about men, that he needs somebody to get him out of his comfort zone. Or let me see the word it's a word he used that I didn't like. And I'm like, it's not a woman's responsibility to get him out of his comfort zone, or to, let me see if I find the word he used. I didn't like it. Okay. Uh, um, okay, wait. The brother said something, and I'm like, I don't like that. The friends brought up he's not her usual type. They bring up being different. She brings up the bar thing. Twin says brother needs someone to push him, and he will be stagnant if he doesn't. That is not a woman's responsibility. It is not his wife's responsibility to push him. I push my children. I push my kids. But my husband, I'm not pushing you not to be stagnant. You're supposed to be a man and a leader and the head of the home and the family. I should not have to push you. And I hate it when men and put it off on women to push the man. Like, no. So that happened too with Ikechi and Emem, the couple that came to the housewarming, that, and the guy, you could tell he's real feminine. He was saying, oh, well, you could push him and help him to accomplish. And I'm like, no, that is not her job. Okay. Ikechi is a 42-year-old, obviously not well accomplished black man. I don't know what he's been doing. You're single, you're by yourself. So why does MM need to push you to accomplish more? If there's more out there that you want to get, why don't you just go ahead and get it? I don't understand. What push you to do what? Why aren't you pushing yourself? Why aren't you getting up and accomplishing yourself instead of being jack of all trades? Which I don't have a problem with him being jack of all trades if the jack of all trades is bringing you in some money. Is the book bringing you some money? I know it probably isn't, because I have 30 books published, and thank God I'm not living on my books. Okay. Is you playing the drum or the guitar? Is that bringing you in some money? Or is that a hobby? Hobby is supposed to bring you in some money. If it's not bringing you in some money, then please don't tell us this is what you do, because you can't pay your bills. You live in a hole in a wall. Granted, I have no problems with, as a single man, with you living in a hole in a wall, because maybe this is what you need to do to save up some money. But like I said, better have that money. You better have that money to go buy me a house tomorrow. If you don't, I'm trying to find out and figure out what you've been doing all this time. Which leads us over to Michelle. Michelle, friend, Dave's friend put Michelle in her place, and I'm like, yeah. He was like, well, how much you pay for rent? She pays $23.50 for a hole in a wall. Granted, it's a cute hole in a wall, okay? Let's not pretend it's not a cute hole in the wall. Michelle's apartment is really cute, and she has a nice little balcony there that she can overlook outside, and I don't have a problem. Again, if you're banking the money and saving the money. But like David said, David Friend says, okay, you pay $23.50 for an apartment, and I own and I pay $1,200 a month. I wonder where he lived. He might live like way out in the suburb, okay? Because in the city you can't find no house for that. And David Friend said, look, he can go out and buy a house tomorrow. And that's what I've been here waiting to hear. I've been like, okay, can you go out and buy a house tomorrow? He said he could buy him a house, a condo, whatever. Great. That's what I've been waiting on, because I'm like, okay, David, I understand you're living in the mama's basement. I don't have a problem with it if you can go and buy me a house tomorrow. According to David's friend, he can do that. So now, Michelle, David can go buy a house tomorrow. So why do you keep bringing up? Because even in the next episode, she's bringing up his living situation. But he can go buy a house tomorrow. See, that's the difference between living in basement, this is my only option, or living in the basement, but I can go buy a house tomorrow. Do you understand what I mean? And I think this is what Michelle needs to look at. But I just think she doesn't like him, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. I don't like him either. Okay, not for no husband. He's just not my type. You know, he's like the hood guy that, I wouldn't date. Thomas is my type. Madison, she's another one. She is so dumb. Because I'm like, girl, you're about to let a good man go. For what? Granted, again, Alan is not her type. Okay. But do you like him? Do you like him? She is 10 years younger than him, and Thomas did say during the wedding that her age was a red flag. I don't think Miss Iona, I don't think he said red flag. I have it in my notes because I did write that down. I actually love the 10-year difference between them. I think Camille and Thomas, my dad always say go older, and I always say at least 10 years. So I love the 10-year differences between them, but I don't know if he said a red flag. I do have it in my notes. I'll go back because he did mention it, but I don't think it's a red flag. I think he used another word as in, what I heard was, I'm 42, she's 32, and I'm older, and so I need to get. I'll go back and look, but I don't think he said red flag. Madison is going to be another one missing out on a good man for her foolishness. Like, you can't. Alan, his apartment was the best apartment next to Emem. Emem's apartment was beautiful, and then it was Alan, and I'm like, girl, what's the problem? He's decent looking. He has a good job, good career. He's a nice guy. What's wrong? He's not your type. Okay, but do you like him? And see, that's the difference with Camille and Thomas and Alan and Madison. Like, Camille says Thomas is not her type, but she likes him. So these two, I just don't understand why they're on the show. Juan and Juan and Carla, I refuse to think they have a done the do. I refuse to think they have a done the do. Okay. I don't understand why Juan is trying to get married. And Juan is a perfect example of what I say about men who are building, men who are accumulating. You should not be getting married. Because as a husband is to provide and to protect, and one is not able to do that. Why are you getting married when you are accumulating? You should not be getting married when you're trying to make the money, get the money. Just like my husband. I said, what took you so long? He said, listen, I needed to work. I need to invest and grow my investments. I need to save some money. I needed to buy a house. This is why I'm against 19, 20, 21-year-old getting married. You're not established. You have no money. You have no house to live. You should not be getting married. You should spend your 20s accumulating, building wealth, working hard, investing, growing your money. So when you get married at about 30, 35, your wife can sit back and lay back and rest and have babies and not have to struggle and wonder about how we going to eat, how we going to pay the rent and all of this stuff. A wife should never have to worry about that. But when you are accumulating and you need help to pay your rent, yeah, that's going to put stress on your marriage. And Juan is the perfect example of a man that should not be getting married at this time. Neither should Ikechi, because he ain't got no money. He broke. Now, I did get a message asking me if he's a Dusty. I don't think he's a Dusty because he hasn't said anything to make me think he's a Dusty. Though those fish tacos, I was like, why is she going crazy over the fish tacos? Okay, she can't make them, she buy them. That's a part of having money, right? I don't have to make it, I can buy it. I don't have to clean my house, I can hire somebody to clean my house. I don't have to wash my clothes, I can hire somebody to wash my clothes. So that's what I do. Okay, we have a cleaning service that comes and clean, and then I spot clean in between. Okay, as a matter of fact, they're coming before the year's out for the new year. I'm Caribbean, so one of the rules is your house must be clean for the new year. We have a laundry service. My husband dropped the clothes off, pick them up. It's washed. They're smelling good. Everything is folded, and except for little Michael clothes I wash because he got real nice, cute things. I won't steal him, and his uniforms and stuff, and my towels and my privates I wash myself. But everything else goes to the wash. So I have to clean my house because you have extra money. See, money is to help your life be better. So I don't need to spend hours cleaning my house because I can pay somebody to clean my house. I have 3 floors. They go upstairs to the 3rd floor and they clean all and dust all the way down. So him going crazy over the fish tacos, I'm like, okay, she bought the fish taco. What's the problem? She's not going broke buying the fish tacos. So far, he hasn't said anything to give me dusty vibes, but I'm going to be listening. I just think he's unaccomplished and not as established as a 42-year-old man should be. At 42, you should have your stuff together. You should have your stuff together, and he obviously doesn't. Okay. All right, y'all. I love you. I love you. I'm gonna run. No money at 42, girl. Taronda, good morning, Taronda Coleman. Hi, the prophetic type. Hello, she wants a pookie. Who wants a pookie? Camille, right? She's so stupid. She's so don't have no sense because the pookies, she said pookies used her and made her feel valueless, right? Robert, hey Robert, you can't enter into a marriage with anybody when you don't have nothing to give to yourself. Clarify for me what you're talking about real quick because I gotta go. So thank you for your love and support. I absolutely love you. So I'm going to be doing these more often, and this is going to be my lives because I just can't. When I come home, done. Saturdays, I say I'm going to do live, and then I start cleaning or start doing stuff, and then I get tired, and by 10 o'clock, I'm ready to take my nap. EKG looks like he is trying try and pick apart Emem because she is so accomplished. Right. This is what unaccomplished men do. They are resentful. They resent you because you're so accomplished and you did it and you got it done. Okay. Thank you for those of you show me love. The books are still on sale. My books, if you want to show me love and support, this is how you do that on my channel. My books are all available on Amazon. They're on sale. I got to take them on sale. Maybe today I'll try to get it done. I absolutely love you. I adore you. And of course, my membership is below. Dating for Date is coming very soon. The husband profile. I'm not doing it this year. I might do it some part of next year. Okay. Last words before I go. Let me close my windows. I'm getting ready to go. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging with me. I'm going to be going now. Michael Jr., did you tell Daddy you're staying home? What he's saying? How's your throat? You feel bad? Oh, my Lord. Let me text the teacher. Let her know you're not coming today. Come here, Michael. I can't hear you. Your voice changed? Well, I hope today's not the day for ugly sweater. Huh? Oh, this Friday is ugly sweater. Okay, great. Oh, thank God. Lexi Van is here. Any last words, beloved? Any last words before we go? Hang on. You're welcome to. Okay, y'all, I'm getting ready to go. I love you. Thank you for hanging. So I'll be coming on live in the mornings when I'm up, I'm awake, I'm fresh. I'm just like, oh, so much energy. Like, I've been up since like 4 o'clock this morning. That's the time I get up. I'm up around 4:30 in the mornings because I just work better in the mornings. I'm writing, I'm reading, I'm doing my devotion. I'm texting the teacher. Good morning, Michael. Just not feeling well. See, he's coughing, he's congested. He's congested and coughing. Please let me know what the homework is. Thanks. I'm up, I'm just reading and writing, and I have all this energy. But by the time 10 o'clock gets here, I'm like, okay, time for me to take a nap. Okay. I love you. I have to go. Love you, love you, love. Thank you. Talk to you later. Bye.